What's up, guys? So I just wanted to make this video talk about some recent events in my life. Most of you know that my mother just passed away a couple weeks ago from lung cancer, and in honor of her spirit and her loving soul, I wanted to kind of spread a message to the world. We found out that she had lung cancer back in February, and since then, up until a couple weeks ago, it was a very taxing, hard battle, and all of which theoretically could be prevented. And it's something that I kind of want to spread through all my social media, all my families, all my communities and everything, that lung cancer is something that's basically self-inflicted, and I would like to try my best to spread that message of stopping that as much as I can, because that battle is something that you do not want to go through or see. Cancer itself doesn't directly just affect the person that it's within. It basically attacks everybody that that person's around, that is involved with. And for myself, I'll be going through a lot, and like, I can't even say for how long, but I'll be dealing with this battle for probably the rest of my life from what had happened and everything. So I just want to kind of like shed some light on the topic, and hopefully change somebody's mind from picking up that cigarette and lighting it. But let me read you a story. Back when Mom had her first appointment to go over treatment options, Mom, Dad, and I were at the office in the waiting room. All of us scared to death deep down on the inside. We were all sitting down filling out these papers. Dad on the left, Mom in the middle, and me on the right. As Dad writes for her, she asked me, "What's the video that Daniel sent us a while ago?" Daniel's my brother. I reply with no idea. "I'm not sure, Mom. Do you remember what it's called? If you do, we can look it up on YouTube." A minute passes. I think it's called Unbroken. As we search in the app for the video and start scrolling, she's so focused on finding this video, and just like that, we found it. It was a motivational, inspiring video of speakers, high-powered minds, and uplifting words to keep you going when things are dark. She watched us as Dad finished up, and just before we went in to see the doctor. I will always keep this memory close to my heart, as she wasn't willing to give up for a second. I even got Unbroken tattooed on my wrist shortly after. This is just a small example of my mom's spirit of not ever wanting to give up even when you're faced with something. And what this video is about is helping spread awareness and helping find research for lung cancer. So what this video is getting at is I'm making shirts for, again, lung cancer awareness. This one is called Unbroken. This shirt is something that I made for me and my mom right after that time period when we had that first appointment, and she wore that around the house every now and then, and even to like her treatments later on when things got worse. It was just a crazy thing to see, with like the inevitable in your face, and you're not going to give up, you're not going to sit down, you're not going to quit, you're not going to do anything, and no matter what, we are unbroken. And that's something that I wrote down again. That was a part of a speech for my mom's funeral that I made, and that within that 6-minute time frame of that video, me and her were alike more than I ever thought. And I'm very grateful for that moment. As dark as it was, I'll never forget that. And this is just a testament to her, a tribute to her. And these will be on sale on my site and everything, along with another shirt and actually 2 others. Another one just says, "Please stop smoking." I'm hoping that what that message will do is, like, if you're walking down the street or if you're around family that smokes, somebody sees that and they might ask you why, and then with your own due diligence, you'll do that research to see what smoking in the long term does to you, and what lung cancer does to the body and the person and the family around you. And hopefully you can educate them, and that'll just change their mind, and they won't light that cigarette that day or that minute or later on. it's just not needed. It's way too outdated. It should be illegal, all that shit. Like, it just shouldn't be obtainable, honestly. It's all about cash for all that, but I'm not going to get into that. But but in honor of my mom as well, like, for all the people that are into weightlifting and CrossFit and all that stuff, Olympic weightlifting, I created a workout for my mom that we're doing actually this Saturday, July 18th. It has like special pieces in there that correlate to what had happened to her and what she liked and what she did, and then one piece that is my favorite. So the workout is within 8 minutes and 38 seconds. You have to do as many rounds as possible with 7 75-pound power cleans, 3 muscle ups, 20 unbroken push-ups, 20 air squats. Now, to explain that piece, 7/3/2020 is the date that she passed. 8:38 is the time that she passed. And then the next part, after you do the 8:38, is 9:46 is when hospice came and declared that she had passed. And within 9 minutes and 46 seconds, you have to find your 1 rep max clean. Now, for me, the clean is it's my favorite lift, of course, but it's something that you can just mentally engage within yourself. Know that you only have one task of picking up a heavy ass fucking bar and getting under it, and just seeing how hard you can go within that time frame, within that weight, or under the weight, I should say, and see how good you can do that day. And it's just overall, it expends your emotions, your anger, anything you're feeling. It's time to get into that zone during that 9:46 and just attack that shit and just let go of any emotions that are within you if you're dealing with shit in your life or you've dealt with the same scenario. But the muscle ups are just like another piece that I added in there that I liked, and I knew that she liked that movement kind of. I don't think she's ever done a muscle up, but I just thought it was a good piece for 3 reps because it's very difficult to do. And then the 20 unbroken push-ups and 20 air squats is something that she did for her workouts at home. She would always text me and say that she did like 200 push-ups that day or something, or which she actually texts me that frequently, not even just like a couple times. Oh, I just did my 20 push-ups, I just did my 20 squats, and it was always 20 for some reason. So adding that in there for 2020 as the year, I thought that was a good thing to do, because that was her workout, was just push-ups and air squats. And that was even something that, just for another story, when we were in the hospital, she got pneumonia early on after the diagnosis, right? And we were in the hospital, I think, for like 5 days, something like that. And that's when COVID was going on, or still going on, I guess, when it started. And Dad was the only person that could be with her, and I was there until late. And one night she actually got up after like being tired and being sick in the hospital bed and wanted to do push-ups and air squats. Like, no, you should be resting, you should be doing this. And she tried. Obviously she really couldn't do it because of her condition, but it was in her heart that she could do that shit and that she wasn't going to quit. And that's something I just want to portray to everyone of you watching, that she never fucking quit for a second, man. And it just like amazes me, because if I was faced with that, like, it's kind of like groundbreaking in a sense, and it's something that nobody should go through. That's all I gotta say. And yeah, it's hard to talk about, but if you're gonna do the workout on Saturday or another day, or if you feel like doing it any day, just know that her soul and spirit is within every parameter of that movement, every time frame, everything. It's her. It's the Renee Walraven Memorial WOD. That's what we're calling it. And I hope that you can have fun. You can, after the workout, you can say that you hit a PR or you gave it your fucking all and you got under that weight, and you can just exert energy. And if you do hit it clean, or if you get to that spot and you feel like ready to go, I want you to yell. I want you to drop that bar, slam that shit. I want you to get after it. I don't want you to act like you can't let go because somebody's over here talking, or somebody might think it's weird, or like they don't understand what you're going through. This workout is your time to let go of the emotions that are within you and not give a fuck what anybody says, and not give a fuck about the weight. You're gonna get whatever weight you want, give it your all, and don't give up. That's it. So I'll put the link down below for the shirts. I hope you guys like them, and I hope you understand the meaning behind Unbroken and what it means to me, what it can mean to you, and the fact that anything could be faced in front of you, whether it is cancer or anything negative, and that you can get through that shit and you can face it. And now that I went through that, I know I can face anything in my life, just because my mom had a very strong spirit and she never did give in. So I just want you guys to get after it, attack that workout, let go. Don't care what people say, don't care about what people think you're looking like. That's your time to let go of the emotions that are within you, no matter what you are dealing with. And I know I will be doing that, and I will be slamming that fucking bar on the ground, exerting energy, exerting force, and I will love every second of it. I love you guys. Thanks for listening, and thanks for watching.